So what if I told you that achieving a seven-figure net income in cybersecurity is well within your reach and even faster than you imagined? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make that happen. Stick around till the end because I'm going to reveal the number one mistake that most cybersecurity professionals make and how you can avoid it to leapfrog your competition. So my name is Darren Argyle, an internationally recognized cybersecurity executive, keynote speaker, a mentor to hundreds of technology and cybersecurity professionals worldwide. Over the past 2 decades, I've held senior positions such as the Group Chief Information Security Risk Officer and senior executive roles at global giants like Standard Chartered Bank, IBM, Qantas Airways, and S&P Global. I've also helped co-found two cybersecurity businesses, both now generating seven-figure annual revenues. My mission is to help fast track your journey to $1 million income from cybersecurity, but more importantly, achieve lasting financial independence. Earning millions annually wasn't easy, but it's possible. And I'm going to compress 20 years of hard-earned cybersecurity leadership, career truths, and business lessons into a concise, actionable, step-by-step blueprint, including the strategies that took me years to perfect. Now, here's the best part. If you're just starting out, you can do it faster than I did. This isn't just theory, it's actionable advice you can implement today. And by the end, you'll know how to grow your net worth and become an industry authority and achieve lasting career and business success. Okay, so let's break this down into 5 essential strategies, and then we'll look at some priority actions you can take today. So think you need a technical background to succeed in cybersecurity? Well, think again, because the truth is, while technical skills are valuable, they're not the only path to the top. In fact, understanding risk, culture, and communication are just as critical. And of course, there's also leadership skills, and we'll get into that in a little bit more detail later. So essential strategy number 1, build a solid foundation. Assuming you already have some experience in cybersecurity, it's important to focus on getting the right certifications that matter if career acceleration is important for you. So here are 3 things. Firstly, technical or not, start with attaining some foundational solid certifications like CISM, CISM. It's typically a requirement for most job applications, so get that on your CV early. I would choose CISM over CISP for now because it's less technical and more likely for you to pass. You might want to be looking at something like CompTIA, Security Plus, if you're a little bit more technical, and also look at some of the cloud security qualifications. I'd stick to AWS and Microsoft Azure. They're great places to start and a great foundation. If you're already technical and on a technical leadership path, it doesn't harm to pick up some well-recognized certifications, but you must be very selective here. Stay clear of any certifications that are going to anchor you to an operational role, such as incident response, a SOC analyst, firewall management, vulnerability management. Instead, look towards project-type roles, such as ethical hacking, penetration tester, with the ultimate aim of joining a red team and becoming a leader of that team. More on leadership later. All I will say on this is, as far as certifications are concerned, look no further than CREST. This is the Council of Registered Ethical Security Testers. CREST is a fantastic internationally recognized organization, and the certifications are well regarded. Thirdly, and I would suggest you want to go for cyber risk management route. So this is more about you gaining practical experience. Most senior cybersecurity professionals will need to retain their cyber risk management experience and expertise, no matter how senior they get. So get this practical hands-on experience as part of your foundation, and you'll be working with the CISO before you know it. The only certification that might be worth attaining is C-Risk. This is the Certified Risk and Information Systems Control by ISACA. But like I said, hands-on experience is far more important. Curious to know what's next? Well, stick around because I'll talk about strategy number 3. I'll show you how to use your growing expertise to make companies chase you. So in cybersecurity, your personal brand can be the difference between chasing opportunities and having them chase you. Let me show you how to stand out and become an authority in cybersecurity. It's much easier than you think. Essential strategy number 2, build and market your personal brand. Your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room, or what is said about you on the first page of Google. Do a search against your name. Do you even appear on the first page? The good news is that you have the opportunity to shape your narrative and rank higher with a little bit of effort. So let me break this down into 4 actionable steps. Firstly, define your purpose. Start by identifying your long-term goals. What difference do you want to make in the world? What do you want to be known for? Reflect on your experiences, your unique strengths that you can bring to the table. And pick a niche, and don't worry if it's a little bit controversial. It's important that you can stand out and don't blend in. Crucially, authenticity is key. From here, you can craft your personal value proposition. Think of it as your elevator pitch, but with greater depth and meaning. For instance, mine is, I want to share the cybersecurity leadership insights I've gained over 2 decades with the next generation of cyber leaders, empowering them to achieve their goals in half the time it took me or less. The clearer and more compelling your purpose, the easier it is for others to understand your value and align with your vision and their values for themselves. Second, audit your personal brand equity. What's your current reputation? This means looking at how others perceive you and how it aligns with their goals. Start with Google. Search your name, social connections, and cultural capital, like your unique expertise or perspectives you developed through your experiences. Where do you rank compared to others in your field? Then ask yourself, what are the truth tellers? What are the trusted colleagues and mentors, or even someone who's turned you down before, who could give you candid feedback? What are others in your niche doing that you are not doing or still have to learn yet? That insight is gold, and by tweaking it, you can strengthen your personal brand. And finally, telling your story with intention. A personal brand isn't just a collection of traits, it's built on meaningful stories that you can share. Think about times when you've felt most authentic and productive. What are your unique skills that made a difference? Use these stories to illustrate your value. For example, instead of saying something like, I'm a great problem solver, share a story, something like, my team was struggling with an outdated process, so I partnered with the business to revamp it, and as a result, on-time completion rates doubled and risks reduced by X%. Stories make your brand memorable and relatable. When you've definitely overcome any challenges or obstacles, they are very authentic and relatable to your audience. Later in this video, I'll show you how personal branding ties into entrepreneurship, which is the ultimate wealth accelerator. So technical skills may get you in the door, but leadership skills get you to the top. To achieve $1 million compensation, you need to transform from expert to influential strategist. This is essential strategy number 3. Build and develop leadership skills. Leadership skills are the true career accelerator for unlocking your career success in cybersecurity. To hit $1 million salary, transitioning from technical expert to strategic leader is essential. Being a leader in cybersecurity means thinking bigger than tools and tactics. It's about influencing organizational strategy, communicating effectively with executives, and aligning your cybersecurity services that relate to business risk. This is where many technically focused cybersecurity leaders struggle. They focus on doing the work, not leading organizational change and shifting the culture. Here are 4 areas you can accelerate your leadership development. Number 1, leading yourself. Cultivating personal excellence is key. Leadership starts with you. In cybersecurity, the transition from technical expert to strategic leader isn't about just taking on more responsibility. It's about fundamentally shifting how you think and how you act. This begins with self-awareness, asking yourself, what gaps do I need to address to lead at the next level? One actionable approach is to engage with mentors or hire a leadership coach. For example, early in my leadership journey, I discovered that my technical focus left me struggling to effectively influence senior stakeholders. Through coaching, I worked on presenting complex issues in plain language, an essential skill for boardroom conversations. Building resilience is another cornerstone of leading yourself. Cybersecurity leadership is a high-pressure role, so maintaining physical and mental stamina is critical. Implement a structured routine and start your day with at least a 30-minute workout or walk, and schedule time for reflection or even meditation. These practices enhance clarity and help you navigate stress much more effectively. Finally, map out your growth 2 roles ahead. Let's say you aim to be a CISO. What are they doing today that you aren't? Perhaps even driving cross-functional initiatives or even mentoring emerging leaders. Volunteer for similar opportunities now and build out those muscles before you need them. Leading teams. This is about building high-performance culture. So building a world-class cybersecurity function requires more than just hiring talented people. It's about creating an environment where they can thrive as well. Start by aligning your team's mission with the company's broader objectives. For example, if your organization's priority is operational resilience, your team's focus might be on ensuring 24/7 operational response capabilities. Once that's clear, craft a service catalog. A service catalog is a brilliant organizational document that outlines what your team does and does not do and provides value to businesses directly. For instance, it can list out services like incident response or third-party risk assessments and tie them directly to business outcomes. This gives your team clarity, but also helps key stakeholders understand the value that you're going to give to them. Empower your team through ownership and autonomy. One way to do this is by using a RACI, responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed matrix. This defines who does what within the team and across the organization. For example, if a ransomware attack happens, then who in your team leads that response and who will be consulted and who will be informed. This is crucial to making sure that people don't trip over themselves. Also, recognition is key within a team. People feel valued when they're publicly celebrated for the wins that they've achieved, whether that's a successful phishing campaign or meeting compliance milestones. You don't have to stop at group recognition. Do things like skip levels. Skip level reviews with junior staff are a great way for you to engage with all the different levels within your broader team, especially if you've got a larger team. And thirdly, leading the organization. This is about driving strategic impact. At the organizational level, your job as a cybersecurity leader is to align your function strategy with business priorities to reduce risk. This means stepping out of your technical weeds and framing cybersecurity as a business enabler. For example, instead of saying we need to invest in a new endpoint detection tool, present this as this is an investment in the brand to reduce downtime by 20%, saving X amount of millions in operational costs. Engage stakeholders from day one and conduct a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is a fantastic framework to engage key executives to understand their expectations and concerns about the security team, the practices, and the capabilities. It not only builds alignment, but also uncovers gaps that you can guide your function's priorities. For instance, if there's a weakness identified with something like slow incident response times, this becomes an immediate focus area. Even in communication between your team and the businesses, if there's a gap, it will highlight that too. Global and regional alignment is another critical piece. If you're leading a multinational organization, recognize that cybersecurity is not one size fits all. There are regulatory requirements, cultural norms, and threats. Design a global strategy that allows for regional flexibility. Finally, create a system of accountability. After 6 months, you want to revisit the SWOT analysis with all your stakeholders. Showcase your progress. Use the data to quantify your impact, whether that's reducing incidents, improving response times, or even cost savings. Stakeholders will value that transparency and measurable results. And you can put this into regular reports over the course of the year, demonstrating your progress. In conclusion, leadership is driven by the security function. So building a world-class cybersecurity function isn't just about technical expertise, it's about strategic leadership. And this starts with you leading yourself by building resilience, developing influence. Want to learn more and go deeper? Assess yourself against STRIKE, the 6 pillars of cyber leadership performance. And you can find that on our website. And we'll send you a report for free. So relying solely on a paycheck leaves you vulnerable. Entrepreneurship is the ultimate tool for financial freedom, and it's easier than you think to start. So let me explain. Essential strategy number 4, increase your net worth with entrepreneurship. Career success in cybersecurity with a focus on the previous steps will get you to that 7-figure salary. But increasing your net worth is the key to unlocking longer-term sustainable wealth. And the most proven methods to achieve this is entrepreneurship. Job security is just an illusion. So relying solely on a paycheck leaves you vulnerable. Building a business teaches you how to create your own security through diversification, giving you the ultimate freedom to control your financial future. In 2016, I helped co-found a cybersecurity software business alongside my corporate career. And although my share in that business is now still relatively small, the value continues to grow year on year. But it wasn't until 2018, when I launched my second business, that I unlocked the true value of wealth creation, allowing me to shift away from the corporate career into part of a thriving business. And here's what I learned. Firstly, just start a business. It doesn't matter if you're in cybersecurity or even another area of technology. The goal is to learn what it takes to build and grow something beyond sole entrepreneurship. But you have to just start something. Most people never get beyond the idea stage. Crucially, don't build anything. Start with a pitch deck and seek out willing buyers first. Once you've got people bought into your idea, you know it's been validated, then you can start building it. You waste very little effort doing this approach, and you certainly don't waste any money. Bring your idea to the market. A compelling stat in favor of co-founders analyzed over 300 startups and found that teams with 2 or more founders outperform by 30% better in terms of fundraising and growth metrics compared to solopreneurs. So this is often attributed to complementary skills, shared workload, and diverse perspectives of co-founders to bring to a startup. But set clear boundaries and stay clear of co-founding a business with family. Shift from solopreneur to a scalable business owner. When you can leverage your time, that's when the real money magic starts to happen. Scaling your business is truly what sets you free. It's not about working harder, it's about creating systems that generate income without constant involvement. This takes time, but it's where your leadership skills become important as you grow teams. In 2023, Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, earned approximately $7.99 million per hour, a figure made possible not by his hourly rate of labor, but his collective output of Amazon's 1.5 million employees worldwide, who drove the company's operations and revenue generation 24/7, so even when Jeff was sleeping. This is leverage. A career in cybersecurity is demanding. You need mental and physical resilience. This isn't even a nice to have, in my opinion. It's essential to keep you thriving. and at the top of your game in a senior executive role in cybersecurity. Strategy number 5. Prioritize wellness and resilience over everything else. A career in cybersecurity is demanding. It's a field where it's high stakes, constant pressure, and evolving threats are the norm. To strive in this environment, resilience and wellness aren't just desirable, they are essential. And here's how prioritizing them can set your foundation for sustained career and business success. Fitness. Building energy and mental toughness. Daily workouts are a cornerstone of my routine, not just for the physical benefits, but also for the mental resilience. Consistency in fitness builds discipline, which translates into other aspects of your life, including work. Exercise sharpens focus, increases energy, and helps manage stress, enabling you to tackle even the most challenging cybersecurity scenarios. More importantly, it establishes powerful identity as I am someone who shows up every day, no matter what. This mindset is key in a field that demands persistence, meditation. This is about achieving mental clarity under pressure. In cybersecurity, clarity and calm decision making are critical, especially in high pressure situations. Meditation has been my go to practice for managing stress now for probably about the last 7 years. Maintaining my mental clarity. Even a few minutes a day of mindfulness can enhance your focus and reduce anxiety and improve your problem solving skills. And there's lots of science to back this up. Team wellness, fostering a resilient and high performing culture. Resilience isn't just about the individual trait, it's about the team asset. As a leader, I emphasize creating an environment where work-life balance is prioritized and mental health is openly supported. A resilient team is one that can adapt to the challenges, recover quickly, and maintain high levels of performance over sustained time. This doesn't just help me as a leader, but it also helps with fostering inclusion and open communication, which recognizes the achievements of the team, ensures workloads are manageable. By championing wellness, you prevent burnout and build a culture of trust and loyalty and excellence over time. By integrating fitness, meditation, and team wellness into your professional life, you are not just surviving, you'll be thriving in cybersecurity. It's key to everything. Resilience is built step by step, and it's a habit of investing in. It's the foundation of all my sustained success over the long term. So if you've made it this far, I appreciate you sticking around. There's still a little bit more to come. I've got some bonus pro tips to share with you. But before I do, I would appreciate if you could follow me, subscribe, and please make a comment. And if you like this video, share it with others and please comment. Okay, at 55, I have achieved something many of us only dream about: financial freedom, a life filled with purpose, and a deep sense of peace. But here's the best part. With the strategies that I've shared with you today, you can achieve it much sooner. It's about personal growth, resilience, and creating something lasting. Equally important is your physical and mental well-being. Get into the best shape of your life, not just for the looks, but because a strong body supports a strong mind. Cultivate resilience, manage stress, and find the joy in every step of the journey. I practice this daily with fitness and meditation, and it's been the cornerstone of all my success to date. If you take anything away from this video, let it be this: your potential is limitless. By applying these strategies I've outlined, staying disciplined, and always looking for ways to grow, you can achieve a life of financial freedom, deep fulfillment, and lasting purpose. If this resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What's your strategy for financial freedom? I'd love to hear about it. I'm here to help. And until next time, Darren out.